Hi there, welcome back. In this lesson, we'll be looking at tables. Normally, tables are displayed in rows and columns. So, to define a table, we have table, that's for table, closing angle bracket. Our table should have 3 rows. So, for 3 rows, we have TR is for row, closing angle bracket, that is the first row. Of course, I will just copy and paste. Yeah. So inside our table row, we need 3 heading. So to write the heading of a table, we have open angle bracket, table heading or table header, whichever way, closing angle bracket, closing angle brackets. And we need 3 of them. So instead of repeating that, I'll just copy them. And in here, in our table heading, we have first name. And here, sorry, I think there should be space here. First name, we have last name, and here we have age. So basically in our first row we have first name, last name, and age, and in the next row we need table data, and copy this twice, 2, 1, 2, and in here we have the first person is Jill, and the next the person's first name is Jill, her last name is Doe, and she's just 12 years old. In the last row we also need table data, that's TD, copy this twice, and his name is John, John. His last name is Doe. Actually, they are siblings. And he's only 8 years old. Sorry, John. If I save this and yeah, we'll reload our page. Oh, Mr. Squirrel is still here. You see, we have first name, last name, and age. This doesn't look very fine. Let me add some more attributes to make it better. So in here, I want to give it a style, and I will just say width, and in the width, I'll put 100%. Basically, to span the whole width of the page. So if we reload our page, you can see we have first name, last name, and age. By default, you might have noticed that this first name, last name, and age, you see this is table heading, while this is table data. So by default, this table heading are usually bolded. I think that makes a lot of sense if they are bolded. And there is actually borders here that we cannot see. So let's define our borders. To do that, this is a bit of CSS. So just follow along in case it is a bit confusing. So in the head of our document, I want to write style. I want to put the style tag. This is actually CSS. We have not gone deep into CSS yet. It's just some little pics. So I'm sorry, this is quite confusing. So here I want to write, just follow along and you get the gist. Table heading, and we have table data. And here I want to say border. I want to give it a border of 1 pixels, solid, black. And next, we want to collapse this border. We say border collapse. Let me just write this. Border collapse, and we want it to collapse. So if we save this, reload that page, you can see we have an actual table. Now you can see all these are moved to the left by default. That's their default position. Their default position is in the center. We can actually change this, but since we have not gone deep into CSS yet, something else I want to do is to put a padding in between them, so there'll be more space around the sides. So I have, so to do that, I have TH, table heading, and I want the table data to have a padding. I'll say padding. What should be the size of the padding? The size of the padding should be 15 pixels. So if I save this, yeah, I think it's a bit better than what we started with. We started with that little table there, then we expanded it and stuff like that. So yeah, this is basically how you write a table. For your assignment, I just want you to make a table from scratch, insert your own data, and yeah, it can have as many rows as you want, as many columns as you want, but yeah, I just want to see a table. So take care.